what we're doing now? We're doing. Are you waiting for me?
Yes.
I was waiting for you. And what we're doing next? And you always get the hairy lips grandma or great grandma, do you know what I mean? Where it sticks in your, go to kiss her and it sticks in your face. With the
Porcupine grandma.
Megacast TV, your channel of choice.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Megacast TV. You got Beth and Jake here. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Beth. How are you? You all right?
I am doing great. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good. It's been a week.
Yes, it has. So this week we are going to finish off the getting to know you. We are going to get to know Jake this week, as we had getting to know Beth last week.
Okay, this should be interesting. I've no idea what you're going to ask me. I'm a little bit nervous, like a little bit apprehensive.
Yes, he has not seen or heard any of my questions, so his answers are going to be on the cuff.
Okay.
All right, so first question, how many siblings do you have, and what is your birth order in that?
Oh, goodness me. You see, my family's a little bit complicated because both my parents remarried, and both my parents have other children from other marriages.
Okay.
So, where to start? There's Keith, Katie, Jackie, Jackie, Melvin, Amy, and me.
So that's 7?
Keith, Katie, Jackie, Melvin, 6, Amy and me.
Oh, okay.
Well, 5, including me.
Okay, and you're the youngest then?
I'm not the youngest, no. Keith is the eldest. I think he's about 49. Katie is the next eldest. Katie and Keith are from my dad's wife's previous marriage.
Okay.
So they're like my stepbrother and stepsister, but we don't use the whole step thing. We just call each other brother and sister.
Oh, lovely.
Katie is the same age as Jackie, so we'll be, maybe Keith's a little bit older. Maybe Keith's 51 or something. And Katie will be 49. Jackie's 49. Melvin is 48. Melvin is Cliff's son from my mum's marriage. Actually, Cliff's son from Cliff's previous marriage, but he married my mother.
Right.
And then there's me. How old am I? I'm 45 in September.
Okay.
And then there's Amy, who is the youngest, and she is my mum and Cliff's daughter that they have together. And Amy is 28.
Okay.
So there's like 16 years between me and Amy, which is quite a big difference.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next question. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
You see, I consider myself a bit of an extrovert.
Okay.
But I know when people get to know me personally on a one-to-one level, like deep down, a lot of people are actually quite surprised that I'm actually not as extrovert as maybe I first appear.
Okay.
So I have, I wouldn't say it's like, I have an alter ego, maybe. I don't know. Persona. Persona's the word, maybe.
Okay. All right. What age and how did you know that you were a medium?
Oh, well, this is a very interesting story. I came out at the age of 16.
Okay.
And I left home at the age of 16. It was quite a traumatic leaving home experience. There were things going on with my mum and my sexuality, and at the time that weren't great. She's a lot better now, God bless her. And I was pretty much suicidal. I was getting passed from man to man, and I didn't really know where I was going in life. I was really struggling. I was only 16, so I was very young.
Sure.
And I found myself one night in Spiritualist Church, one Saturday night in an open circle. And this woman came to me and gave me the most phenomenal message, telling me that, because I've got stillborn brother and sister, that my great grandma had 2 children in her arms, and one was a boy and one was a girl. Well, that was it. I was, there's no way she could possibly have known that information. I didn't know this woman from Adam. And she said to me, Spirit are sending you a lifeline, and I can help you. And she put me in touch with someone that she knew who went in the local gay pub in Barnsley. So I'd already sort of met him, but didn't know him very well. And when she got home from church that night, she gave him a ring and she said, I've been talking to Jake, and can you have a chat with him tonight if you see him, and blah, 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 blah. So we met up in the pub and we had a really long chat. And I was, if I'd have gone to church that night, I'd have been dead, I think.
Oh my gosh.
So Ian said to me, why don't you come and stay with me? So I lived with Ian for 4 years, called him mother. We weren't a couple. We were just sort of landlord and tenant. I shared his house, and we went through some tough times. And whilst I was with Ian, we used to go to church on a regular basis. And that's where I started to develop my mediumship skills, through going to church with Ian. So it's quite a sad story, but it's got its nice bits.
Right. So as a teenager, you had that knowledge and that insight, right?
I don't think so. I think it's something that I developed as I sort of went on through continually going to church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing all that, by the way.
That's all right.
That's very personal. Yeah. Next question. What is your greatest accomplishment?
Oh, my greatest accomplishment is probably running my own fully licensed internet radio station. I'm very proud of that fact. I'm also very proud of the fact that I worked at Butlins in Skegness. I do tell people that a lot. So they're probably my 2 major life achievements so far, anyway.
Very nice. Okay.
And it was all funded by me, that radio station, as well,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That couldn't have been cheap either.
It wasn't.
Okay. What is your biggest fear?
Oh. My biggest fear. My biggest fear is probably being burned alive or something painful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not being able to control what's happening, really. Especially if I knew that it was going to be the end coming. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite tea?
Now, do you mean to drink?
Yes.
Okay. My favorite tea is good old-fashioned English breakfast.
Oh, okay.
I absolutely love Twinings. That's the word I was looking for. Twinings English breakfast tea is my favorite tea, but it's very expensive.
Oh, is that a local company?
It's a UK national company.
Okay.
I don't drink it very much because it's expensive, but when I do get it when it's on offer.
Of course. Take advantage. Yeah.
I think I sent you some Twinings.
Was that the white ones?
There's a little yellow packet.
I just remember getting the white ones from you.
Oh, I'll have to dig you out some Twinings. Okay.
Okay. We'll pass that up. So you and I met actually through being pen pals, but what sealed the deal was our love for Coronation Street. So I want to know who you think your favorite Coronation Street character is. Could be one from the past or present.
My favorite Coronation Street character, you see, there's a difference between liking the character and liking the person that plays them.
True.
There's a few people that I like the characters, but actually the people who play them are real nasty pieces of work in real life. It would probably have to be someone matriarchal, so someone like, I don't know if I could pick a favourite out of the three of them, but it would be someone like Hilda Ogden, Bette Gilroy, or Annie Walker.
Okay, you're going back a ways because I don't even recognize those names.
Yeah, they're a long time ago.
Okay.
Yes.
Was that like the 80s, 70s?
60s,
60s. Oh, like the beginning of the show, huh? Oh, nice. Okay. All right. I know it's September, but why don't we let everyone else know in case they want to wish you a happy birthday. When is your birthday?
My birthday is the 26th of September.
Okay. And
you're
Libra.
And I can't.
And that's something else we have in common. Yeah.
I can't make a decision to save my life.
Right.
Don't give me a takeaway menu. It takes me hours.
See, that's why in my video, when you ask me where you want to go, what do you want to eat, I only get the same thing over and over. That way, eliminate all of that. Yep. Okay. What is your favorite type of music or your favorite band?
I'm into sort of show music, so things like from the theatre, so any sort of theatrical music really. If I had a favourite band, you mean presently or in the past or
Anything?
What did I listen? I don't know. You see, I used to do hospital radio when I was very, very young. And so I've got an eclectic taste in music, really sort of mixture of stuff that I like. It would probably have to be someone like, I don't know, from my teens. So someone like, this is really embarrassing. So
we're getting the dirt.
It would probably be someone like the Spice Girls or Take That or someone like that. You know,
love the Spice Girls. Yes. Yes. They had their album was like one every song was good. You could listen to the whole album. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is question number 10. Where did you meet your hubby?
Ooh, me and Lee met online on a program called Pal Talk, which is an American program actually. It's based out in New York.
Okay.
And we met on there. It was a chat program. It was voice and camera enabled, so you could see and hear the person you were talking to. It had one-on-one chat rooms, and it also had sort of chat rooms that you could open yourself and chat rooms that you could join with other people. And they had all different types of chat rooms, from adult chat rooms, gay and lesbian chat rooms, social issues chat rooms, cooking chat rooms, radio chat rooms. And Lee came to DJ for me when I ran the radio station, Megacast.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where me and Lee met. He was living in Wales at the time. And we met, and he kept telling, I don't know whether I should say this, he just kept saying that he'd like to have a relationship with the boss.
Nice.
Who am I to turn it down? Do you know what I mean?
Right. Nice. Okay. That's a very, very cool story.
Lee's actually from Scotland, And Lee's auntie and uncle also use the same chat program. They live in Scotland, and I actually met his auntie and uncle a long time on the program, a long time before I met Lee.
Oh, wow. See, again, that small world, right?
I know, yeah.
Okay. Next one is because I know you're a movie buff. What's your favorite movie?
My all-time favorite movie is a movie that nobody's ever heard of, and everybody goes, "Oh," and it's called Broken Down Palace.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Well, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's about two girls who are best of friends, and they get caught. They actually get—I wouldn't say get caught. They get they end up being drugs mules, but they don't know they're drugs mules until they get caught.
Oh, interesting.
So it kind of gets implanted into their luggage, and they get caught in Thailand.
Oh, now is this a English film or?
It's an American film, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's got Claire Danes in it.
Yeah, she's pretty well known.
Yeah, pretty well known. And they are basically in a Thai jail, and it's pretty hefty. You know, it's like rats running around, and it's not a very nice place. And at the end of the film, one of them says because they go to trial, and one of them says to the judge, "Look, she can't cope in here. Just let her go, and I'll take all the blame. I'll take her sentence and my sentence." And at the end, I'm like just a blubbering wreck, because it's like proper friendship. Do you know what I mean? That's what you would do for a proper friend.
Right,
The one that wasn't coping very well. You know, it's just an emotional film.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay. I know that you love the royal family.
I do.
Who would you say your favorite royal is?
Ooh, my favourite royal is probably William.
Oh.
The only thing I'm not liking about William at the moment is that they are trying too much to be like Charles and Diana were, and even to the way that Kate dresses. A lot of what Diana wore is very similar style to what Kate is wearing. Whether she wants to or not, I don't know. But it does annoy me a little bit. That's the only sort of thing that I don't particularly like. I just want them to be themselves, you know?
Right. Yeah, that kind of squeaky clean image.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 13. Do you have any regrets?
You know what? I always say I try never to regret anything. I try. Doesn't mean I don't. I like to look at them as life lessons. So it's not about thinking I shouldn't have done that or I regret doing that. It's more about learning from the experience and moving on in life after you've been through what you've been through regarding that particular lesson, if you like. So do I have regrets? I have things that I wish I hadn't done. I don't regret them necessarily. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's really interesting take on it though. Yeah. Okay. Do you forgive easily?
I'm all right until you cross me, 2 or 3 times, and then I'm a stubborn old mule.
Okay.
So it's a case of, cross me once and you won't cross me again kind of thing. I don't take very kindly to, I hate being used, so, yeah.
So there's everybody's warning. Don't cross Jake.
Yeah, don't cross don't cross me. Because I can be stubborn. I can be really stubborn, and I can make an argument, last forever if I really want. I can drag my heels really badly.
Okay. All right. This This is number 15, so we're over halfway there.
Okay.
Are you a cat or a dog person?
I'm a dog person, always have been. I have had cats in the past,
Okay.
so I've had both. I don't particularly do dog poo very well, though. In fact, I don't do any kind of poo very well, to be honest.
Right. Good to know.
Which is why Lee walks the dog.
Right. Right. Thank you, Lee. Okay. What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Ooh, so do you know, I've been thinking, one of my favourite hobbies is actually painting rocks. Not that I'm very good at it because of my shaky hands, but I do enjoy it. And now the summer's coming along and the warmer weather's coming. I'd like to get back out this spring and summer, hiding rocks in the local area and painting more rocks. That's something I definitely would like to do, because it's something I haven't done for a year or two, especially during COVID, because obviously, you know, it was touching other things other people have touched and picking other things up that people have touched. So we kind of held back a bit as a whole community of rock hiders. So
yeah. So when you do that, do you go to like restaurants, kind of like racks outside the restaurants or libraries? Where do you put your racks?
Anywhere. It can be anywhere. I mean, restaurants are quite, I've done it inside restaurants. I've done it outside restaurants. I've done it in the local park. I've done it in the town centre. I've done it at the seaside. So when I've gone away for the day, I've hidden a rock. So yeah.
I love that. Okay. What is your dream vacation destination?
Well, inspired by my dearest darlingest mother, whose dream vacation destination is St. Lucia.
Ooh, that's over in the Bahamas, right?
Yeah, if ever I had the money, I would love to take my mother to St. Lucia.
Aw.
Just to say that we've been and she's done it.
Aw, love that. How sweet. Who was your favorite teacher and what grade was that?
Ooh, my favourite teacher was she was my form tutor, but she was also my English teacher. She really inspired me, really, like, greatly. I was one of her probably favourite pupils. So we got along like a house on fire, and she did so much to encourage my education and to make me a better person. Miss Griffiths was her name. We actually made contact about 2 or 3 years ago, and within a year of us making contact again, she died, sadly.
Aww.
So that was sad, but yeah.
Hmm.
And that was grade 7.
Okay. So yeah, pretty formative years, right?
Exactly, my teens. Yeah, she was my form tutor all the way through from grade 7 to grade 11.
Oh, okay. And I love that analogy. We got along like a house on fire.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. What is your favorite color?
I don't really have a favourite colour. I think I wear a lot of blues and reds. So yeah, probably blue and red are my favourite 2 colours.
Okay. Last question. If you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would that be?
One person, dead or alive. It would probably be Princess Diana, I think. I've got so many questions I'd like to ask her. No, I'd like to know a lot more about the night. So
the infamous, right? The infamous night, right?
So I would sit her down and have a good old conversation about exactly what happened that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Be very interesting.
Yeah, it would be, indeed. That's why I can't wait to get to heaven, because I'm going to go find her. I want to chat to her and say, come on, give me the dirt.
Have a cup of tea and let's talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Okay, so it was so nice getting to learn a little bit more about you and the things that you enjoy and kind of what makes up Jake. So I hope everyone out there has enjoyed learning about Jake. And I think that's it for today's show. So we will see you. Jake, you got to say goodbye.
Thank you, Beth. I'm going now. Goodbye.
I did. I'm trying to figure out how to or where to save it.
What we're doing now? We're doing. Are you waiting for me?
Yes.
I was waiting for you. And what we're doing next? And you always get the hairy lips grandma or great grandma, do you know what I mean? Where that sticks in your, go to kiss her and it sticks in your face. With the
Porcupine grandma.
Megacast TV, your channel of choice.